I am being as serious as a heart attack right now. We are in a world of trouble. I'm I'm not being silly or intentionally hyperbolic or anything like that. We are in a world of trouble. So YouTube decided that the governor of Florida, God forbid he discussed the science of coronavirus, masks, and other stuff with doctors, that had to be banned because YouTube is populated by fascist communists. Yes, that's a fact. So they banned the video because they're pieces of human filth. And they've got to watch me saying this on their platform. Isn't it great? So Ron DeSantis got up in front of the mic and decided he was going to take it to YouTube and the YouTube communists, because that's what they are. DeSantis strikes again. Check this out.
And some of our biggest media conglomerates who claim to be avatars of the First Amendment and free exchange of ideas, they've really become cheerleaders for censorship. If something doesn't fit the overriding narrative, then in their view, it's better that it get left on the cutting room floor. It's best that you edit it out of existence rather than actually tell people the truth. So I think what we're really witnessing is Orwellian. It's a big tech corporate media collusion. And the end result is that the narrative is always right. Well, I don't think that that's what the American people want, certainly people here in Florida.
Listen, folks, I am being as serious as a heart attack right now. We are in a world of trouble. I'm not being silly or intentionally hyperbolic or anything like that. We are in a world of trouble. We are descending at an increasingly rapid rate into fascism, chaos. You're seeing the evaporation of civil liberties in live time, the Bill of Rights being used like toilet paper, the Constitution being thrown out, the rapid spread of insane, deadly ideas like the defunding of the police and the abolition of our military. I was talking to Paula yesterday. She was, there's a lot going on behind the scenes. I'm sorry. I don't want to sound rambly today. It's not my intention at all, but sometimes I just like to open up to you and just be candid with my audience one-to-one, if you don't mind. And you'll allow me this for a moment as a point of personal privilege. She was sitting next to me, and there's a lot going on behind the scenes with the show right now. A lot I don't share with you because you have your own lives and your own problems to deal with, and I don't need to bore you with all the details. But there's a lot going on with the show right now. There is a lot of pressure to do a lot of things, which I roundly ignore, and I do my own thing. But there's a lot of pressure to want to toe up to a line. I'm not talking about pressure from these companies I work for. Leave me alone. It's not them. It's other things. You're going to see a lot of changes in this show with things like sponsors and everyone else because I'm done with it. We are rapidly moving towards an environment where conservatives are not just going to be second-class citizens. We already are. Where you will be third and fourth-class citizens and actively discriminated against by people who celebrate it. There's a difference between not having access to the free market like conservatives don't right now. You're not allowed to be on YouTube in many cases. You're not allowed to engage in any kind of corporate commerce without being boycotted. It's not just that. There are people now openly silencing and attacking conservatives, trying to have them jailed, trying to have them sanctioned, bankrupted, financially bankrupted, fired from their jobs. This is all happening right now. And it's all happening because of the Democrat Party and the liberals. They are now the party of rich bow tie wearing corporate elites, totalitarians, the corporate oligarchy, and the big tech fascists out there. They are fascists. That's not in dispute. I'm not going to argue with you if you're a liberal listening to my show. What fascists do, liberals and big tech do now. Fascists are afraid of free speech, public gatherings, and civil liberties. They're afraid and insecure because they know they're wrong, so they crush it. That's what big tech, YouTube, Google, Facebook, Twitter, that's what they do right now. The tactics of fascists are the tactics of big tech and their liberal allies. These tech giants are working with the media, liberals, the Biden administration, bureaucrats in the federal government who can't keep their mouth shut to crush you every single day. That's what this block is going to be about today. And again, my apologies. I don't mean this to sound rambly. I'm just telling you, behind the scenes, I was talking to my wife yesterday about everything going on. It is coming at us from every direction. It's not a sob story. I relish the fight, and you should too. I was freaking born for this, man. I'm telling you. It only hardens me more, and this bout I had with my health has only put horse blinders on me to see what really matters has nothing to do with money or anything else. The fight is all that matters, and it's all that should matter to you. And she looked at me as I was having this conversation with her, Paula, and she's like, is this going to get worse? And I said, not only is it going to get worse, it's going to get really worse, really, really fast. A bit of good news, though, before I get in, because I don't want to, again, leave you early in the show so down and dour. The good news about us descending into total chaos rapidly because of the left is it's shaken a lot of people from their slumber. There are a lot of middle-class folks out there who, understandably, they're worried about their kids, their jobs, getting to the kids' soccer games. This is what parents do. There's nothing unusual or wrong about it. Who are now saying, I know because they're emailing me, totally politically inactive their entire lives up till now. Friends of mine, I grew up with nothing to do with politics at all, saying, is this real? Is this happening? People are waking up in droves. The only good news about the rapid descent is we're going to hit a bottom soon. And I promise you, I know it the Lord will not let this country go down like that. You don't have to be religious to believe that. I choose to be. He won't. There will be an ascent just as fast where freedom and liberty will reemerge. And these people on the other side of it, the big tech tyrant, totalitarian fascists, their liberal buddies, the Biden administration, they will all have to answer for this soon.